Blazblue, activate!
Interesting choice, Ragnar. Blazblue, huh? So, like this then? Restriction number 666 released. Dimensional interference field deployed. Let me give you a taste of what the Azure really is. Code SOL! Blazblue, activate!
It can't be. How can you? How?
How can you? How? Oh, this is just too perfect. You are so freaked out right now. Yes, that's it. That's the base. That's the base I wanted to see. What the? Ragnar. You see, this is why you can't beat me. Doesn't matter what you do. I bet your soul eater won't do shit to you, but, you know, go ahead and waste your energy if you want. It'll be totally pointless, but whatever. I know how it is. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Yeah, okay. Listen real carefully, because this bit's important. The person who made Blazblue was me!
Konnichiwa, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Fighter Review. Today I'm here with Blazblue's smooth-talking, jazz-handing, butterfly knife-wielding, wisecracking badass, Hazama. No, not Yuki Terumi, completely different character and playstyle. Well, sort of in the different character part, but you get what I mean. Anyway, enough of the digressions. On to Blazblue. Let's start off by going into Hazama's personality and backstory, seeing as I didn't do that for Majin Vegeta. Hazama was a captain of the Novus Orbis Librarium's intelligence department. The Novus Orbis Librarium is essentially the law enforcement agency of the Blazblue world. Their main purpose is to maintain peace and order in the world by regulating dark and powerful magical entities and sources. There's more to Hazama than meets the eye, however. Hazama is actually an artificial body made to host his true persona, Yuki Terumi, one of the 6 heroes that defeated the Black Beast and didn't end up becoming playable until Chrono Phantasma. God damn what took, and even then he was DLC. God damn. Anyway, before I continue, fun fact, Yuki Terumi was actually the person who set up the Novus Orbis Librarium way back when. So yeah. Anyway, he was one of the 6 heroes that defeated the Black Beast many years ago. Hazama, as shown before in the intro video, was also the creator of the Azure Grimoire, or Blazblue, an ability to gather a large concentrated amount of Seether, residual energy left behind by the Black Beast. There are other users of Blazblue, most notably Ragnar the Blood Edge. However, Hazama's Blazblue is the original and purest form of Blazblue, making his variation of the Azure Grimoire the strongest. It's so strong, in fact, that his Azure Grimoire powers were able to completely cancel out Ragnar's Azure Grimoire abilities. Until he acquired the Idea Engine and killed Hazama, but Blazblue plot dictates that Hazama can't die! I'll get into that a little later. Hazama's goal was to become one with the Black Beast, using a Murokumo unit as the heart and its own Azure abilities as the bonding agent to become one with the body. However, he was stopped multiple times by Takamagahara and, like I said previously, by Ragnar the Blood Edge. However, it is revealed in Continuum Shift that Hazama cannot be killed or removed from this world because of Ragnar's hate for Terumi binding him to the world itself. Wow. Hazama is a calm, cool, and collected individual. He rarely ever shows his true feelings to his opponents and always greets them with a very creepy smile. Gotta love it. He's mannersable to the point of being patronizing, and his dress sense is, for lack of a better word, smooth.
Pardon the intrusion, but what brings a member of the intelligence division to a place such as this?
Well, I heard a rumor that there was a beautiful female doctor in this neighborhood.
I appreciate the flattery. But seriously, why are you here?
However, Hazama does have a bit of a sadistic side. He enjoys watching his opponents suffer and will gladly play with them before killing them. His sadism is also reflected in his attacks, as in Chrono Phantasma, he's given a new distortion drive that shows him mercilessly stomping his opponent's head in. You ever watch Menace to Society? Think of that, but with superpowers. Anyway, Hazama is obviously very intelligent and seems to have an understanding of human psychology. Hazama has a knack for understanding anyone and how they think. He can get into your head pretty effortlessly, the only exceptions being Relius Clover, to whom he can't seem to read due to his aloof nature, and Rachel Alucard, whom Hazama can't stand, constantly insulting her and calling her a shitty vampire. In fact, when he's around Rachel, it's one of Hazama's few moments where he actually loses his composure. Due to Hazama's sadistic nature, some of the things he says during combat may seem a little crazier, in some cases childish, making ching noises while he's swinging his butterfly knives or laughing maniacally while slicing his opponents to bits. Hazama is, in my honest opinion, one of the best villains from any fighting game I've ever had the pleasure to see or main. His sadism is only matched by his cool attitude that makes him so badass. He's literally the type of villain who has no particular reason for what he's doing. He just does it for the fun and sadistic pleasure of seeing others suffer. If that's not a great villain, then I don't know what to tell you.
You see, sweet little Noelle Vermillion is right here waiting for you. What are you gonna do? Just sit around with your thumb up your ass like last time? Oh, I hope so. Oh, that's right, I'm sorry. Somebody cut off your hand, huh? What? Oh, that's right. I did! Oh, don't be sad. I left you one, so just switch hands, okay?
You goddamn son of a bitch!
I'm not gonna let you get away with
this!
Hazama's playstyle for newcomers and veterans to fighting games is nothing short of awkward. Hazama's mobility, attack range, and combo potential are all extremely low compared to other Blazblue characters, unless you're able to master Hazama's drive attack, the Ouroboros, a long snake chain-like weapon that allows Hazama to grab enemies from a distance, stun them, and pull himself towards or away from them. With the Ouroboros, Hazama's overall game becomes insane. His random movements around the screen can be confusing and can cause inexperienced players to panic in his presence. It can be a great offensive tool and a wonderful defensive weapon. However, with Hazama, staying too defensive isn't a good thing. A relentless attack with his Ouroboros, which can be aimed in various directions by the way, making it a great anti-air tool as well, is the best strategy for Hazama. Well, at least for the way I play. It's extremely important that you learn two things while playing Hazama. 1. The inputs for his Ouroboros and Serpent's Benediction, and 2. How to effectively cancel his butterfly knife combos. You see, the C button in Blazblue is designated to Hazama's butterfly knives. Learning how to utilize these in combos will make or break your Hazama game. Despite Hazama being a very tricky and difficult character to master, he's so much damn fun to actually play as. Learning more and more about his Ouroboros and how it can be utilized makes Hazama a very unique and great character to play as. The only downside to him is that his overall defense is rather poor. Being too predictable with Hazama can lead players to decimating you, and being too reckless with the Ouroboros can be disastrous. A wild Hazama is a dangerous Hazama indeed, but you still need to know exactly what you're doing. Characters like Hakumen are literally the worst for Hazama players. His counters will eat you alive if you don't know what you're doing with your Ouroboros. But, in conclusion, Hazama is a great character in terms of personality and in terms of gameplay. His style of fighting is rather difficult to learn, but it pays off in the end. His defensive game compared to other characters is rather weak, but for a player like me that loves to leap in fist first, Hazama is a great character for me. And if you're the type of player that I am, he'll be a great character for you once you master him. Ruthless, cold, and sadistic, Hazama gets a 9 out of 10. Not a perfect character by any means, but definitely one that I enjoy using and hearing in cutscenes. Stay behind after the credits for a sneak peek at the next fighter I look at. See you guys next time on Fighter Review.
ほらどうしたよ